Okay. So now before I start with the explanation, okay. So basically, let me just formally introduce just the word DAX. It basically stands for Data Analysis Expression. I'll again repeat. DAX, the full form is basically Data Analysis Expression. Now today, DAX is pretty well known and it's pretty in demand. Okay, but actually we need to go a little back in history. It actually started in 2010. Formally started in 2010 under Excel only, under the platform of Power Pivot. Okay, now why was Power Pivot introduced? So, okay, Rahul bhai, have you worked with any database previously? Any database?
No, mostly it is Excel only.
Fair
So,
enough. Fair enough.
but
No
we used
problem.
to pull the data from SAP
Okay.
or Salesforce, put
Okay.
everything on Excel sheet, and from there we used to work on it.
No problem. Virender bhai, any interaction with any database?
I am using the Oracle Unify.
Exactly. Okay. ठीक है. Now, अगर मैंने आपसे कहा वीरेंद्र sir that Excel is a flat database, do you agree with me? Flat मतलब you don't make relationships between tables.
Exactly.
It's a flat table. Exactly. Whereas when you say it's a relational database, you talk about relationships, Rahul. You talk about 1:1, 1:many, many::many. You talk about such relationships. Okay. So basically, what happened is around 2010, a topic called Power Pivot, which was in the beta version, was introduced. Okay, which made Excel into it did not make it into an RDBMS, but it actually allowed them to create relationships between table. Now, Rahul, if you don't get that conversation, it's okay. एक simple conversation है Rahul. For example, product का data product table में है Rahul, ये देखो, and sales का data sales table में है. अभी अगर मुझे ये देखना है Rahul, that for example ये product की का नाम किधर है, तो generally Excel में आप क्या करते हो? Generally in Excel, what do you do, Rahul? Generally.
We do that VLOOKUP.
Exactly, Rahul. So previous to this, Rahul, what we used to do is we used to do a VLOOKUP, pull up the data from the other table, get it up over here, and that's why I used to call it a flat database. Why flat? Because what we are doing is we're getting data from all the different multiple places and we are putting it in one place so that we have all the data together, okay? And then we basically go and make our visualizations, or then only we go and make our analysis. Are you okay with me? Whereas in 2010, a topic called Power Pivot was introduced, where you can basically build relationships on your data. Now, where do you get this? Now, I'm still in Excel under File. If I go into Account, I'm using the Office 365 Business for Apps for Business. अगर आपके पास 2013 है, but 2013 प्रोफेशनल होगा ना, तो भी आपके पास ये ऑप्शन मिलेगा. कहाँ मिलेगा? Under File, you will have to go under Options. 1 minute, I'll just show it to you. Under Options, Add-ins. Under Add-ins, just give me a moment. Under add-ins, you see this manage over here, manage. Under manage में com add-ins. Com add-ins में अगर मैं go बोलूंगा तो ये देखिए यहाँ पे आपको power pivot मिल जाएगा. ये देखिए आप power pivot.
Right.
तो ये अपने को इंस्टॉल नहीं करना पड़ता है. If you are using 365 or using 2016, आपको ऑटोमेटिक मिल जाएगा. Even in 2013 में आपको खाली add-in से ऑन करना पड़ेगा. Now, what this basically does is it basically allows you to create relationships in your data, and over that, what SQL is to a database, that is what DAX is to a pivot table. So let me give you a one line about DAX. DAX is the formula language written to a pivot table. मैं दोबारा कहता हूँ, DAX is a formula language, okay, which is written to a pivot table. Now, when we speak about formulas, we start visualizing VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. बराबर है. There is a 99% difference in formulas of Excel and DAX. 1% similarity है. For example, if condition आपका same है, but there are many more functions. In fact, there are hundreds and hundreds of libraries, basically inbuilt functions जिसको आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, and I will show it to you also. So before I go ahead, first thing what I need to do is I need to build a model. What do you mean by model? I basically need to have relationships between my data. Now, Rahul bhai, when you're using Power BI, are you working with modeling? Are you creating relationships between different tables?
Yes, but at a basic level. So my data size is usually very less, right?
Okay,
Like
fair enough. Fair enough, no problem. Because when we start with DAX, Rahul, the main purpose is what we need to understand is that DAX uses relationships. मैं दोबारा कहता हूँ Rahul, DAX uses relationships. So we have to have a very good understanding about our data model. मतलब, for example, how the relationship basically works, what is the flow of the data, वो सब हमें समझना बकायदा जरूरी है. And we'll be talking about that also. Okay. So coming back over here, I'll just quickly introduce this. This is my products table. अगर मैंने इसको यहाँ से जाके मैंने sort कर दिया, तो आपके पास प्रोडक्ट्स टेबल में 606 प्रोडक्ट्स है, ये देखिए काउंट 606, फेयर इनफ. एंड देन आई हैव माय सेल्स टेबल ओवर हियर राहुल. सेल्स टेबल में मेरे पास अगर आप देखोगे ये देखिए काउंट में 60,855 रिकॉर्ड्स है राहुल. So far so good Rahul?
Yes.
Virendra sir, so far all okay?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Now what I want to do is I need to create a relationship between this data. 1 minute. I understand this DAX program is more towards Power BI, but I'm just first I will do it in Excel also, and then I will also show it to you in Power BI just for you to understand that the investment is one, but the advantage is two. You can do it in Excel also, as well as you can go and do it in Power BI also. I'll do both of them and show it to you also. Okay. So coming back over here, I go to the products. Okay. और मैं यहाँ पे Power Pivot में गया. Now what I need to understand is Power Pivot मैंने add in किया था. What all data you see in your Excel sheet, it does not mean that same data is available to you in your Power Pivot. आपको वो data add करना पड़ता है using the word add to data model. Now just a simple conversation. Rahul, you know, in a Excel sheet, maximum you can use 1,000,000 rows. Am I right, sir?
Right.
अगर मैंने लिखा how much data can you store in Power Pivot, तो ये देखिए Excel Power Pivot can handle about 2 GB of data. ये तो live बोलता है, but I'll pick up from the Microsoft website. एक minute. Manage data storage in your workspaces. Power Pivot, Excel. Okay. Excel. हाँ, ये बराबर है. Power Pivot powerful data analysis. ये देखिए. This is Power Pivot. Suppose up to 2 GB in size and enables you to work with up to 4 GB of data in memory. This is from the official Microsoft website. Am I okay, sir? So far, so good?
Yep.
So basically, coming back to the conversation, Rahul, the moment you want to work with data which is big in size, you're not supposed to work with an Excel worksheet. You're supposed to be working with Power Pivot in Excel only if you're an Excel user. But obviously, your computer RAM, वो सब भी ये करेगा. If you're working on 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB, you at least need to have 8 and above. Then only you can work with it. Otherwise, you start having performance issues. Okay. So coming back, मैंने क्या किया राहुल? I came back over here राहुल और मैंने ये डेटा को ना add to data model किया. ये देखिए add to data model. मैंने ऐसे add to data model क्या होगा राहुल? ये जो डेटा है ना आपका products, you're basically adding this to the data model, which means you're pushing it to Power Pivot. And to understand this, the simple conversation is राहुल के Power Pivot अलग है and आपका Excel का जो spreadsheet है ना राहुल वो अलग है. ये देखिए राहुल. So now look at my tab. I only have home and design. Now Rahul, just looking at the screen, what is the first difference which you see on screen, Rahul? First difference, देख.
Okay.
So,
Okay. The ribbons are slightly different, right?
Very good, Rahul. एकदम perfect.
Okay.
What else?
Okay.
Rahul, I'll give you a hint. ये ऊपर देख ले राहुल. अब देख. अब बता.
It is taken the first line as a header.
Perfect. Virendra sir, what is missing? अगर आप ये देखोगे ना versus an Excel spreadsheet, Virendra sir, what is missing? Something is missing, Virendra sir.
This will look like as a table, na? Conversion in table.
एकदम बराबर वीरेंद्र सर. एंड जस्ट टू ऐड अ लिटिल बिट, यहाँ पे ना सेल एड्रेस नहीं है आपके पास. A5 B5 ये बराबर है, ये ABC A1 2 3 बराबर है. These are row numbers, but आप यहाँ पे देखो you don't have cell addresses. Am I okay with you, वीरेंद्र सर?
Yes, yes, yes.
जो नॉर्मल जो सेल एड्रेस होता है आपके पास वो नहीं है. राहुल, so far so good, राहुल?
Yes.
Now Rahul, this is exactly what you see in the data view of your Power BI. जब Power BI में आप जाते हो राहुल, and आप जब data view में जाते हो ना, तो this is something what you see over there. Make sense? You don't see cells, and you cannot write anything. मतलब आप ABCD 1 2 3 करोगे ना, look, I'm trying to write something, Rahul. I'm unable to write. अगर लिखना है ना राहुल, तो मुझे I can do it, Rahul, but मुझे बकायदा एक new column बनाना पड़ेगा राहुल. So I will have to go, maybe in design, and I have to make a new column. I'll have to add a new column, Rahul. But I cannot. और देखो, add a column यहाँ पे है. But you cannot simply start writing. That does not work. Okay, that does not work. So how do I come back into Excel? ये देखो, यहाँ दिख रहा है आपको Excel. Switch to workbook. When I click on this, back I'm in Excel. अभी Excel में देखिए, you have 4 sheets. मगर अगर आप यहाँ अगर आप manage में गए, you only have products. Why, Rahul? Because मैंने उसको add to data model किया. Make sense, Rahul? So far so good.
Yes.
चलिए, I come back over here. I go back into sales. मैंने दोबारा यहाँ को select कर दिया. मैंने दोबारा यहाँ पे add to data model कर दिया राहुल. ये देखिए आप. It takes, ये देखो राहुल, ये कर दिया. अभी के लिए ना राहुल, I'll just do file. I'll just do a save as. It's very important to keep saving your file, Rahul. Okay. Especially in this case. So I have demo, and demo today is the 13th, right? Yes, 13th September, 13th SAPT. Okay. हाँ. And Rahul, I also have like a date table, Rahul. अभी ये date table क्या है ना, मैं आपको explain करूँगा. बट मैं यहाँ पे भी आया राहुल और मैंने यहाँ पे भी ऐड टू डेटा मॉडल कर दिया, ऐड टू डेटा मॉडल. सो राहुल, वुड यू नो द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ अ डेट टेबल इन पावर बीआई?
Uh, okay, so it kind of helps when you are doing measures based on dates, right? For example,
Perfect. Time
year,
calculations.
yeah, time calculation, year to date, month to date, quarter to
Perfect.
date.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Perfect. So now what I did over here is I come into the products table, okay, and I have my sales, and here I have my date. ये देखिए आप. So I have all my three tables mentioned over here. Now what I want to do is finally I basically want to make a pivot table. तो मैं कहाँ पे गया सर? मैं ये pivot में गया. Okay. एंड मैं यहाँ पे देखिए पिवट टेबल, आई राइट नाउ आल्सो आई एम इन पावर पिवट. मैं यहाँ पे पिवट टेबल में चले गया. मैंने यहाँ पे न्यू वर्कशीट बोल दिया, मैंने यहाँ पे ओके कर दिया. देयर यू गो. And I basically increase the size. Now what I want to do is I want to have the total sales by the sales amount. अब total sales कहाँ मिलेगा आपको? Sorry, total sales जो मिलेगा वो sales table में मिलेगा, because whenever a sale is made, a particular record has been captured in the sales table. And आपको color कहाँ मिलेगा? Product का जो color है वो आपको मिलेगा products table में. So I come up over here, okay, or else I can simply go to the search and see. This is something which Excel does not allow you to do. Excel doesn't allow you to basically make a pivot table on the basis of three tables. Look at this. Make sense? If I come up over here, 1 minute, aap ye dekhiye. This is what I'm saying. Look at this. So I can choose columns from different tables and I can make a pivot table. Virendra sir, so far am I okay with you?
Yes, I understand.
Haan ji. So there's a products table over here, there is a sales, there is a date. Whereas the same thing, if I had to do it, what I would actually have to do, I would basically have to do a VLOOKUP, get them all together and then go and make a pivot table. Whereas over here, I can simply come up over here. I will write the word color, because see color कहाँ से आ रहा है? Product table से. तो मैंने यहाँ पे click कर दिया, तो ये मेरा color आ गया. And same way I come back over here. I write sales amount. Sales amount. ये देखिए मेरा ये sales amount यहाँ पे आ गया. So 1 minute. I'll just take up color again. Color मैंने color में ले लिया. ये देखिए आप. So now what is happening is I'm getting the same number basically appearing for every row. And the rule is very simple. The moment you get the same number appearing for every row, we need to understand that we have basically made a mistake in the data modeling, in the relationships of the data. So how do I do that? I come back over here. Okay, I go back into manage. Manage is my power pivot. यहाँ पे I go into the diagram view. ये देखिए आप. यहाँ पे I have something called as the diagram view. ये देखिए. So I go back to my diagram view. And diagram view में, हाँ, so I have my products table. ये देखिए आप. And I have my sales table. ये देखिए आप. Now I know that there is a relationship between them. That this is my one side, because for every one product I have made many sales. This is my many side. अभी ये नहीं depend करता है कि मैं कहाँ से कहाँ drag करूँ. I can drag from year to year also, or I can drag from year to year. Automatically Excel will determine who's the one side and who's the many side. So for example, मैं यहाँ पे आया और मैंने यहाँ से drag करके मैंने यहाँ पे drop कर दिया इसको. ये देखिए आप. So automatically over here, it basically determines, and when I go over this, so I have basically built up a relationship between the product key of the products table with the product key in the sales table. And it automatically shows you that this is the one side, and when you go down, this is the many side. So this is the one side, and this is the many side. That means, and how is your information basically flowing? Your information is flowing from the one to the many. So it's flowing from this side, and it's basically filtering the many side. The same way, okay, the full date alternate key is, it basically has all my unique dates. Okay, मैंने क्या करना है? I look for that column which has my unique dates, which is the full date alternate key. I know because I have created this table, and I am making a relationship on the basis of order date. ये देखिए आप, मैंने order date पे drag और drop कर दिया. So the date is basically the one side, and the order date is basically the many side. Okay, so this is a very simple explanation basically about data modeling. And remember, right now also you're in Excel. So in Excel, basically what I have done is I have built up my data model, that this is the one side, and the same. Now just imagine if I had products, I had category, I had subcategory. So under a category you have subcategory, under a subcategory you have product, under a product you have sales. So just imagine how many tables basically you are flowing through to basically make a particular transaction. अगर यही चीज अगर आप VLOOKUP से करते हैं, so how many VLOOKUPs you would have to write? For example, from the category to the subcategory, from the subcategory to the product, from the product back to the sales. So I would basically need 3 to 4 VLOOKUPs just to basically get my data model ready to make a flat table. Whereas over here, I simply decide this is the one side, this is the many side. I'm building up the model. Now, when I basically come into Excel, okay, now you see my proper relationship basically work. So the first step of DAX is basically you creating your data model. Now in the program, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about different instances. Okay, for example, what are the best practices when you have multiple tables? How are you going to work? Okay, as per the rule of the game, you can only have one active relationship between two tables. For example, I have created a model on the order date. Suppose I want to do it on the basis of ship date. At the same time, I want to switch between order date and ship date. So basically, depending on different case studies, we'll be talking about it. But so far, am I okay? So I have built a very simple data model. Am I okay so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Virinder sir?
Yes, okay, ready.
Perfect. Now I come back into my Excel. Now what I'm doing over here is, now I'm creating another pivot table. So मैं दोबारा यहाँ पे आ जाता हूँ. Where did I go? I again go back to pivot table. New sheet नहीं, existing sheet. यहाँ पे मैंने location मैंने ये setup कर दिया. Now what I want to talk to you about is a simple date functions which I have, and just to elaborate what DAX statements I can write. So मैं यहाँ पे आया date में, and I picked up full date alternate key. What is full date alternate key? Full date alternate key is that particular column which has all my unique dates. अब उसको मैंने कहाँ पे डाल दिया? मैंने रो में डाल दिया. ये देखिए आप. And इसको मैंने right click करके मैंने कर दिया group. On the basis of group, I did on the basis of years and months. मैंने कर दिया okay. तो ये automatically मेरा group हो गया. Now, what are we basically going to write over here is, I'm going to write certain DAX statements. So where do I do that? So these are basically called under measures. यहाँ पे मैं कहाँ पे गया? I went under new measure. So what is a basic measure? A measure is basically a calculation you are writing over a pivot table in simple. Now यहाँ पे and a measure, the main function of a measure is that a measure does not belong to any specific table. I'll again repeat, a measure does not belong to any specific table. Okay, a measure is created on the fly. So that means if it does not belong to any particular table, I can store my measure wherever I want. So I plan to keep all my measures under the date. तो पहले वाला measure को मैंने लिख दिया यहाँ पे total sales. So I want the total sales. So is that equal to, and remember, a measure is basically an aggregator. Okay, what's an aggregator? Sum, min, max, okay, average. So these are all aggregators, which means you cannot refer, you don't give any reference row by row. So you're basically talking as an aggregator. तो मैंने बोल दिया sum of sales amount. और मैंने बोल दिया check formula. Okay, and in simple, if you really want to understand कि what measures are something, जब हम pivot table इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे, whatever you were dragging under the values are basically measures. मैं दोबारा कहता हूँ, ये जो values है ना आपका, आप यहाँ पे जो भी drag कर रहे थे, okay, just give me a moment, हाँ, आप यहाँ पे basically जो भी drag कर रहे थे, that was basically a measure. So मैंने क्या कर दिया, मैंने बोल दिया currency, okay, currency पे I just kept 2 decimals, मैंने यहाँ पे इसको कर दिया okay. Now this is exactly the same thing. अगर आप sales table से भी ना, अगर आप sales amount drag करते, तो आपको यही चीज मिल जाता. ये देखिए आप. It's the same thing. Look at this. But then why did I create total sales? मैं आपको बताऊंगा. Okay, I'll talk about that. But if you see this, it's the same thing, because when I drag sales amount and I drag it over here, by default क्या दिख रहा है आपको? Sum of sales amount. हाँ, वो अलग बात है कि अगर मैं इसको change कर दूंगा, तो वो अलग बात है. But फिलहाल तो क्या दिख रहा है? वो it's the same thing. So आप ये देखिए. अब मैंने क्या करना है? Now I'm writing another measure. So I come back over here. I go into new measures. Now simple. Under the date, I basically want to create total YTD. Okay, year to day. तो मैं यहाँ पे आ गया. The formula itself says, the formula itself is total. ये देखिए आप. Total YTD. And look at the different functions basically you have. Now the first thing basically is asking you, कि what's the expression? Now there are two options I would have done over here. Rahul, one is that I would have come up over here, Rahul, and I would have to write over here sum of sales amount. But since I have already created a measure, Rahul, which is sales amount, I can directly use over here, Rahul, ये देखिए, total sales. And if you see this over here, Rahul, here it's a measure. How do you know it's a measure, Rahul? क्योंकि अगर ये column होता ना, Rahul, तो फिर आपको table name, column name होता. For example, you would have something as sum of sales amount. ये देखिए. Now, rather than writing it like this, Rahul, मैंने इसको कैसा लिख दिया, Rahul? I simply wrote it as, ये देखिए, open bracket, square, मैंने यहाँ पे लिख दिया total sales, comma. Why? Because that is the expression basically what I want to calculate. Then comes dates. Now, under dates, I need to give that particular column which has all my unique dates. तो मैंने यहाँ पे full date alternate key लिख दिया. There you go. Bracket close. What this is again a currency. Again 2 decimals. मैंने इसको यहाँ पे okay कर दिया. मैंने यहाँ पे इसको okay कर दिया. अब ये देखिए, you can exactly see over here July added to August to September to October, December हो गया, and January से ये बराबर आपका ये देखिए वापस रीसेट हो जाता है. सेम वे ये देखिए year to day हो जाता है आपका. Now आप यहाँ पे देखिए, यहाँ पे भी वो कैलकुलेट कर रहा है. अब यहाँ पे वो कैलकुलेट क्यों कर रहा है? आपके पास तो डेटा ही नहीं है यहाँ पे, because the last what basically you have is the last thing what we have is till June. Rahul, you able to follow this so far?
Yes.
ये देखिए. Now Rahul, the reason why this is coming, Rahul, because my date table na Rahul, my date table has all the dates till 2008. तो because of that Rahul, वो यहाँ पे ये जो है ना ये date table से आ रहा है Rahul. ये देखिए आप.
Okay.
हाँ, that is the reason वो. But actually what we want Rahul, we only wanted to basically calculate जब तक अपने पास data है. उसके आगे तो we don't want it to calculate. अच्छा, वीरेंद्र सर, don't look at this from the perspective of learning this. आपको खाली यहाँ ये देखना है, you are seeing it from the perspective of कि इसके possibilities क्या है. ये function majority people जो भी आदमी एक्सेल इस्तेमाल करता है ना सर, वो YTD इस्तेमाल करता है, ईयर ऑन ईयर कंपेयर करता है, QTD कंपेयर करता है, बट वो क्या करता है, he calculates it himself, वो मैन्युअली बनाता है ये कैलकुलेशन को. Whereas यहाँ पे आप क्या कर रहे हो, you're basically using it through a measure. ये देखिए आप, this is what you're exploring, okay, and this is basically what you'll be learning. You'll be learning, I mean, more and more functions and basically how to apply this. Virendra sir, so far so good.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. अब मैंने क्या किया राहुल, I need to make sure कि ये मेरा जो total sales है ना राहुल, YTD क्या होना चाहिए राहुल, उसके लिए कैलकुलेट नहीं होना चाहिए जिसके लिए पास मेरे पास total sales नहीं है राहुल. तो मैंने यहाँ पे सिंपल if लिख दिया. If not open bracket is blank, okay, if not is blank, what Rahul? Total sales. Make sense Rahul?
Yes.
हाँ, तो in true I want to do the YTD and in false I basically want to keep it blank. और ये चीज ना राहुल, मैं इसको मैं फॉर्मेट भी कर दूंगा. तो मैंने ले लिया if, okay, मैंने ले लिया not is blank total sales, ये देखिए, and if this is my true statement and this is my false statement. Remember one thing Rahul, अगर DAX है, it has to be formatted. Very simple. अगर DAX लिख रहे हो तो फॉर्मेट करना बकायदा जरूरी है सर, ताकि कल हम एग्जैक्टली समझे कि हमने लिखा क्या है. तो ये हो गया नॉट इज ब्लैंक, ओके, ये हो जाएगा मेरा ट्रू स्टेटमेंट, ये हो जाएगा मेरा फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट. आई विल अगेन डू अ चेक फॉर्मूला. अब मैंने दोबारा इसको ओके कर दिया. अब राहुल, अगर मैंने अब इसको थोड़ा नीचे ड्रैग करूंगा, आई सिंपली गो क्लोज. अब देखो राहुल, फेयर इनफ. हाँ, नाउ राहुल अभी आप बोलोगे कि ये तो यूएस स्टैंडर्ड पे हो जाता है राहुल. सपोज हमें इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड पे करना है, तब क्या करेंगे हम? मैं दोबारा मैनेज में गया, मैं दोबारा यहाँ पे आया, मैं दोबारा एडिट में चले जाऊंगा. अब मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा राहुल, ये जो मेरा फॉर्मूला है यहाँ पे एंड में मैंने कॉमा कर दिया, ओके, एंड अंडर फिल्टर आई गिव 03-31. अगेन इट्स एन इनबिल्ट फॉर्मूला सर. नाउ 0331 why? Because my financial year ends on the 31st of March. अगर आपको ऑस्ट्रेलियन कंपनी होता, I think Australia I think is as per June. I think so. I'm not really sure. So मैंने इसको यहाँ पे चेक फॉर्मूला कर दिया और मैंने यहाँ पे दोबारा ओके कर दिया. And I again did a close. अभी आप ये देखिए सर, मेक सेंस? ये अप्रैल पे आपका रीसेट हो जाता है, ये देखिए. सो जुलाई टू अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जैन, फेब, ये हो गया मार्च, और आपका क्यूटीडी यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो जाता है. So the only change what I basically did was basically to my measure that I basically added 0331. That's basically what I did. Now this is again an inbuilt function. Like this, there are over 200 functions which basically you have. Okay. Now, for example, same period last year. Now, another very powerful function what we have in DAX is basically a date add function. So I again go into new measure. Now under new measure, okay, I want to compare to, for example, sales versus last 2 months. Now, for example, I want to compare my current month sales with my last 2 months sales. Example. So I come up over here and there's a formula called calculate. Now, calculate is such a subject that when the training happens, calculate will at least take us 4 hours. 4 hours to go through calculate. Calculate ke hisab se we have approximately 40 slides. We are talking about documentation which is basically running 250 slides of notes are basically what I'll be providing you. Out of 240 slides, approximately 40 slides is only talking about one function called calculate. And for you to master calculate, see, the intention is what in this workshop, that you start writing business logic. Not only you using total YTD, total MTD, these are all inbuilt functions. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to build up logic where you basically go ahead and you basically make business logic over here. और ये बनाने के लिए आपको you have to have a very very thorough understanding of calculate, that how exactly calculate works. Now, what are the main jargons which are used? I'll give you simple names. There's a jargon called evaluation context. There's a jargon called row context. There's a jargon called current row. Okay, then there is a filter context. Okay, and then there's a context modifier, which is your calculate. These are all different jargons which basically we need to understand. But out of all of them, okay, just to make it simple, calculate is a function which basically allows you to modify your filters. Now, for example, these are your filters. That is 2005 July. So calculate allows you to basically modify your filters. Obviously, it's almost a 4 to 5 hour lecture, which I cannot compress in the next 30 seconds. But just to give you an understanding, whenever you invest in DAX, you need to make sure that you have a thorough understanding of the function called calculate. So, सबसे पहले मुझे calculate में what do I want to calculate? I want to calculate my total YTD. मैंने comma कर दिया. Now total YTD मेरे को किसका calculate करना है? तो now under filter I write the function called date add. ये देखिए. Again it's an inbuilt function. तो मांग रहा है date. तो मैंने दे दिया full date alternate की. मैंने दे दिया comma. Now interval. So how do you want to move your calendar? So I want to go -2 and I go comma. Now look at this. I have an option of months. ये देखिए आप. I have an option of day. ये देखिए आप. I have an option of year. ये देखिए आप. And I have option of quarter also. ये देखिए आप. That means I can move my calendar how much ever I want. Now in my visual I have July, September, October. That means I cannot move it by day. So मैंने -2 कर दिया. -2 comma months. ये देखिए. Month bracket close. I will make it again a currency. I will check this before I go ahead. I will always do my check formula. अच्छा. I did not close another bracket. यहाँ पे Power BI becomes a touch better. At least gives you a prompt that your bracket is not closed. ये देखिए check formula. Everything is okay. मैंने यहाँ पे इसको okay कर दिया. अभी आप ये देखिए सर. So there is September. September में आपको जुलाई का नंबर आ रहा है. ये देखिए आप. Look at this. Same way I have October. October is comparing me to August, which also means okay that I can basically create a calculation over them. So I go into a new measure. Okay, I have, for example, I have last 2 months. Okay, I will just make it last 2 months versus total sales. Okay, where I have my current month sales. Okay, minus my sales of my last 2 months. So I have sales. I just do a square bracket. I'll get all my ये देखिए sales versus last 2 months. अब मैंने इसको check formula कर दिया. मैंने इसको currency कर दिया. Okay. I'm storing in a date. ये देखिए मैंने यहाँ पे. So this is my current month versus my last 2 months. मैंने यहाँ पे इसको okay कर दिया. ये देखिए. And so here I have. Okay. At the same time, I do not need these columns to be there, which means there could be a possibility that in this visual. Okay. So I will again make another pivot table over here on the right hand side. So I again go back under my manage. I again go back into my pivot table. Okay, existing sheet. मैंने यहाँ पे एक और pivot table बना दिया. Example. I again go okay. Okay. Again I will take full date alternate key. That is under rows. Okay. I will just group this back. Group years and months. Okay. And this time, okay, I will only go through last 2 months. ये देखिए. Look at this. So it's not. So यहाँ पे when I'm making an Excel calculation, I have to make sure that I have all the dependent columns. Whereas over here, I don't need to have the dependent columns. Here it is. So I have my last 2 months versus my total sales. Okay. So this is basically what exactly DAX can do for me. So I can query my pivot table. And obviously this workshop is going to concentrate much more on writing statements, working on complex DAX statements. That is what's going to be the journey of this particular program. Sorry, Rahul bhai, so far any questions which you would like to ask me, Rahul bhai?
No questions.
Okay, Virendra sir?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
Okay, excellent. So now I'll again share my screen and I will show you certain case studies which I'll be basically talking about during the program. Okay, just give me a moment. And I will also show you, just give me a moment. I'll just open up the documentation. Just give me a moment. Okay. So number one, let me take you through the notes which I have of the program. So these are the notes which I'll be having. Right now, the previous workshop, it was 20 hours. Now we have made it 25 hours. अगर आपके ज़हन में आता है कि can in 25 hours can you learn DAX? My black and white answer is no. But in 25 hours, at least you can get started with DAX. So our training is 25 hours. Then what happens is, then every once in 2 weeks, we basically have a meetup. वो meetup में क्या होता है? You come up with questions. We have brainstorming sessions. So basically, we have started this concept recently. We have already had our first meetup. So उसमें क्या होता है? We have all our ex-students, they come up. Okay. First 15 minutes, one person books. वो बताता है कि उसने DAX में क्या बनाया है, what has he done, okay, what has he accomplished, and suppose he has a question over that. Then we basically take in questions, and then I take the last half an hour where I basically take up a new subject, or I teach them something new over and above. Because how much ever you want, you cannot push everything down somebody's throat initially. No, that's not going to happen. Coming back, how many slides are we talking about? This particular presentation has approximately 250 to 300 slides. I mean, there are many extra, but I'm just telling you, we are talking about documentation of at least 250 to 300 slides. Where first is, I talk to you from the core basics of that, what are the most common DAX functions which basically you will be having, compared to what is the difference between writing a DAX statement, working a calculate column. We first need to understand the major difference that why will I write a DAX function, okay? Then over that, after that, I'll simply jump couple of slides. Yes, this is what we need to understand. How are we using related versus how are we using related table? Rahul bhai, are you already using related and related table, Rahul bhai?
No, not yet. I mean,
okay.
not.
No problem. Okay. So Rahul bhai, when I have a data model and when I want to move from the many side to the one side, the function is called related. But when I want to move from the one side to the many side, Rahul bhai, it is related table. Simple man. So basically, kabhi kya hoga? You will have to now, for example, एक simple example बताता हूँ Rahul bhai. Since Rahul bhai, now I cannot. I mean, it's obvious we cannot go through each and every slide, but I'll just pick up one slide. I'll talk a little bit about it so that Rahul bhai, you can compare that. You know, at least एक idea मिल जाएगा आपको कि where is workshop is taking you. And is it worth your investment of time and money also? Am I okay with you, Rahul bhai, so far?
Yes.
Virendra sir, so far so good?
Yes.
Okay. So Rahul bhai, just to make it very simple, Rahul bhai, suppose I have the cost of the product. वो cost कहाँ पे है? वो product table में है. और quantity कितना बिका है? वो कहाँ पे Rahul bhai? वो जो है वो sales table में. Does it sound realistic to you?
Yes.
हाँ. अब मुझे क्या करना है Rahul bhai? I want the total sales. For the total sales, Rahul bhai, I have to multiply the quantity into the cost. वो cost कहाँ पे है? In the product table. Okay, and quantity कहाँ पे है? Sale table में. So I have to multiply between two different tables. There is no formula called as VLOOKUP. Okay, we don't have the formula VLOOKUP करके नहीं है. तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? Now Rahul bhai, if I am in the sales table and I want to pull up the data from the product table, so my question to you is, where am I? Just a guess, Rahul bhai. Are you in the many side or are you in the one side, Rahul bhai?
Okay. So can you repeat your question?
Sure. I'll write it down, Rahul bhai. Rahul bhai, there is a products table and there is a sales table. Make sense?
Yes.
The products table, I have the cost of the product. हाँ? Product key जो है ना, product key मतलब उसका मेरा पास cost कहाँ पे? Products table में. ये product बिका है. अगर बिकेगा तो उसका entry कहाँ रहेगा? राहुल भाई?
Sales.
Exactly. अब क्वांटिटी जो है ना राहुल भाई, क्वांटिटी यहाँ बिका, कितना बिका राहुल भाई? 500 बिका. उसका कॉस्ट कितना है राहुल भाई? उसका कॉस्ट 5 रुपीज है. एग्जाम्पल राहुल भाई. अब मुझे ये सेल्स टेबल में ना राहुल भाई, मुझे क्या चाहिए? आई वांट द टोटल सेल्स अमाउंट. हाँ बोलिए राहुल भाई. तो राइट नाउ वेयर एम आई? एम आई इन द वन साइड ऑफ द टेबल और एम आई इन द मेनी साइड ऑफ द टेबल राहुल भाई? आई एम ओवर हियर. फिजिकली आई एम इन द सेल्स टेबल. सो when I say where am I, you're comparing with the product and the sales. इन दोनों के बीच में आप कहाँ पे खड़े हो राहुल भाई right now?
Okay, if you are in the product table, it will
no,
be many.
Rahul bhai, I'm here. I'm in the because sales table में.
Okay, you're in the sales. Okay, you're in the sales, right?
Yes.
Okay, so product to sales is one to many.
Perfect, Rahul bhai. ये one हो गया, ये many हो गया. And Rahul bhai, I want now Rahul bhai, I'm standing over here. Okay, I'm standing over here, and I want to pull the data from this side. From this side, okay, that means you are in the many side and you want to pull the data from the one side. Am I okay with the conversation, Rahul bhai?
Yes.
So the formula over here is called related. ये देखिए, I'll remove all this drawing. ये देखिए, related. ये देखिए, and that is what it says. It accepts only one argument, Rahul bhai. Okay, and it basically travels from the many side to the one side, Rahul bhai. That is what related does. whereas related table जो है ना राहुल भाई, उसका उल्टा. Related table क्या करेगा? You're moving from the one to the many राहुल भाई. ये देखिए, works from the one to the many. Look at this राहुल भाई.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is basically like a VLOOKUP table.
Exactly, Rahul. Exactly, Rahul bhai. Exactly. Whereas when you are starting to write DAX statements, Rahul bhai, we have to move from Excel and go into DAX, because when you are in DAX, we need to use that language. Then Rahul bhai, another main conversation. How do you, having the concept of filter and having the conversation of all. So how do you filter the table? Okay, and all functions, very important functions, very important functions. These are functions, and we basically need to understand that how do we write the filter. So filter basically adds a filter, and all क्या करता है, वो filter को निकाल देता है. Okay, now you know how I explain this conversation, Rahul bhai. Simple, Rahul bhai. आप बैठे हो, Virendra sir is sitting and I am sitting. We are three of us. Okay, and ये depend करता है ना Rahul bhai कि आखिर में कौन बात करता है. So for example, Virendra sir says product color equal to red. So चलो accept. Then comes to Rahul. Rahul comes and says product category should be clothing. तो now add हो गया. पहले red था, अभी clothing हो गया. और मैं बोलता हूँ for example supplier, for example abc.com. That means right now क्या हो गया राहुल भाई, 3 filter लग गए. Am I okay with you? हाँ. So through a DAX statement, how can I add a filter? और एक हो जाता है all. तो for example राहुल भाई, मैं बोलता हूँ product color equal to red. फिर आप आते हो, आप बोलते हो for example category equal to clothing. मगर लास्ट में क्या होता है, we need to understand the evaluation. Evaluation मतलब कि वो क्या ऑर्डर में evaluate होता है. अगर ये आदमी समझ जाएगा ना, a lot of concept of DAX will get very clear कि what is the evaluation. जब DAX evaluate होता है तो पहले क्या evaluate होता है, कितने tables memory में बनते हैं, वो समझना अपने को बकायदा जरूरी हो जाता है pertaining when you are writing a DAX statement. So coming back, last में आपका DAX statement execute होता है. Last में let's say Virendra sir comes. Virendra sir says all. Now the moment Virendra sir says all ना, what happens? मेरा filter निकल गया, आपका filter निकल गया, और क्या आ जाएगा? All मतलब all the filters are basically out of that. Am I kind of clear with you?
Yes.
So first option what Virendra sir has, 1 minute, I'll just write it down. Okay, first option Virendra sir, he also adds the filter. That means मैंने कहा color red. Okay, Rahul bhai ने कहा for example product equal to let's say clothing. Okay, clothing, and Virendra sir says category A. So ये what he did is first is he add. Second, what did he do? Second, again I said product color equal to red. Again Rahul bhai says clothing. Magar this time you know Virendra sir doesn't say add. Virendra sir says all. इससे क्या हो गया? Red का भी filter निकल गया, clothing का भी filter निकल गया. all मतलब all the filters जो भी हमने लगा रहे थे टेबल पे वो हम निकाल रहे हैं. तो नाउ अगर आप सोच रहे हो फिल्टर्स कहाँ से लगता है, बेसिकली राहुल भाई जब आप when you're making a pivot table, what are you doing राहुल भाई? You are filtering the table. Do you agree with me, yes or no?
Yes.
अगर आप यहाँ see in the context of it, in the heart of it, आपका pivot table कर क्या रहा है राहुल भाई? What is your pivot table exactly doing in the heart of it? It is basically filtering the data, Rahul bhai. Look at this. Here you are filtering by, I'll clear all this. Here you are filtering by 2005 July. Here you are filtering by 2 months के उसका 2 महीना मतलब year आप माइनस कर रहे हो. यहाँ पे क्या फिल्टर कर रहे हो आप ये फिल्टर को निकाल के जुलाई का फिल्टर लगा रहे हो. ये देखिए आप. Are you okay with me, Rahul bhai? So far so good.
Mm-hmm.
You can connect with me, right?
Yes.
Virendra sir, so far are we okay?
Yes.
चलिए बढ़िया है. So coming back over here, so having the right conversation of all very important. So here I speak about all, and then we have different examples about all. Okay? So I'll just move this out from here. Okay? So this is all the explanation. अच्छा, and यहाँ पे हाँ, then comes मैंने कहा था राहुल भाई, one of the most important chapters is calculate. और ये calculate chapter ही कम से कम 4 घंटे का chapter होना चाहिए. And अगर आपको ये function अगर समझ में आ जाएगा ना राहुल भाई, then you have to understand that you are at a different level only in DAX. You at least be able to interpret, and the point should be Rahul bhai that you should be able to start writing DAX statements, understanding how it is working. देखिए लिखने के लिए ना राहुल भाई, it's not that anybody can write. No, वो लिखने के लिए भी आर्ट है, मगर लिखने के बाद समझना कि आपने क्या समझाना राहुल भाई, वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए भी वो एक अलग आर्ट है. Trust me, and I think you can relate to me because you are writing DAX statements. You can relate to me, right, Rahul bhai?
Yeah.
Perfect. अब देखिए. So basically, I speak to you about DAX. I'll quickly just move through my presentation, Rahul bhai. ये देखिए. So I have about DAX, and starting from Rahul bhai, starting from slide number 63. Okay, I am just moving about simple DAX. And ये देखिए, Virendra sir, I have taken examples in Excel also, Virendra sir. ये देखिए, these all Excel screenshots. So just to prove to you, मैं सिखाऊंगा Virendra sir in Power BI, but simultaneously Virendra sir, you can play along in Excel also. तो आपको दिखेगा कि आप, मैं जो भी दिखा रहा हूँ आपको यहाँ पे, these all screenshots of Excel. ये अभी Power BI आ गया, but Excel का भी है. So again, these are all different understandings of how does calculate exactly work. Okay, we are still in calculate. Okay, this is all about different examples of calculate, how calculate works, calculate filter कैसा करता है. 1 minute. So form 69 all the way till, ये देखिए, writing complex DAX, calculate statements, whereas calculate table. Okay, all the way till still we are in calculate only. Still we are in calculate. Done. 132. So approximately 60 slides. Round about 70 से ले लो सर. 70 से 130 ले लो. 60 ले लो. So 60 slides में आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्या कर रहे हो? आप basically calculate के लिए समझ रहे हो सर. And these are all, अगर if I have to sum up the entire workshop of calculate, these are my final points on calculate, sir. These are the final pointers of calculate. Okay, I'm just leaving it over here. आप एक बार खाली पढ़ लो इसको. If this makes sense, that means you don't need to learn calculate. Okay, and it should basically make sense. What context it is, what reading it is, and that is how deep I basically take you to the formula. 60 slides अगर मैंने एक ही topic पे रखा है, okay, अगर मैंने आपसे कहा है कि मेरा पूरा का पूरा presentation 250 slides का है, उसमें से 60 slides खाली ये calculate का है, that means मैंने approximately 40% का weightage मैंने खाली calculate को दिया है. That is how important that calculate function is for you. चलिए, Rahul sir, so far all okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Virendra sir, can I just glance through ahead? Okay. Chaliye. So then later on, I'll speak about, these are different functions. We speak about rank. Rank is again an inbuilt function in Power BI. How do you use ranks? Okay. After ranks, I will scroll. Date के बारे में हो गया है. Context transitions आपने बना दिया है. 1 minute. I'll just go through this. All this is done. Okay. ये देखिए, राहुल भाई, this is how we are doing, राहुल भाई. जब हम एग्जाम्पल लेंगे ना राहुल भाई, तो हर एक का एग्जाम्पल के पहले एक एक स्टेटमेंट में क्या होने वाला है. सो दिस इज हाउ आई टीच, राहुल भाई, कि ये दो टेबल में है. स्टेप नंबर 1 में क्या होगा, आपका टेबल एक्सपेंड हो जाएगा. फिर क्या होएगा. सो दिस इज द इलस्ट्रेशंस आई यूज, राहुल भाई. लुक एट दिस, ताकि स्क्रीन बाय स्क्रीन आई कैन टेल यू के. सो राहुल भाई, what we do in this program, we try to tell you step by step. Step number 1, this will happen. Step number 2, this will happen. Because all these things happen in memory, Rahul. And it's not, I mean, it's not possible for a person to, I mean, you can't see what's happening in evaluation में क्या हो रहा है. So that is what concentration we are doing. That आपका fundamentals, आपका, that becomes very strong. And you can see that I keep changing my presentation. आप ये भी देख सकते हो. ये देखिए आप, 8 दिन पहले मैंने slide add किया है. Look at this. So every time I'm basically making some modification to this. Obviously add ही होगा, minus तो हो नहीं सकता sir. Add ही होगा.
Okay.
Okay, so ये हो गया है. Then let me just simply put up certain, this is one, these are all different examples what we are talking about. Okay, I will then talk to you about concepts हो गया. Just give me a moment, Rahul bhai. I'll just load something. Rahul bhai, do you work with financial statements, Rahul bhai?
No, not yet.
जरा भी नहीं.
No, it is more to do with these customer IT tickets and
अच्छा, okay, हाँ, नहीं, then to calculate. Virendra sir, anything in finance?
No, nothing used.
नहीं, अच्छा, then I don't need to talk about that. Then I don't need to talk about that. चलो, okay. So now 1 minute, huh? Okay, just give me a moment. Let me just show you a particular, like what I planned to basically make in the workshop. एक बार वो आपको बता देता हूँ, and then I can wind up the workshop. I can wind up the demo class. Just give me a moment. So in C drive, I have trainings, I have demo. हाँ, Sales scenario analysis. Huh. So basically, this is something now, Virendra sir, there is a huge difference in the visualization of Power BI and Excel. आप analysis perspective से देखना, okay? हाँ, because दोनों में बहुत अंतर है sir. There's a huge difference. मतलब we can't compare only इतना difference है sir. So I'm just loading certain Power BI files which I'll want all my DAX students to basically write and compute. So उनको एक अंदाजा आ जाएगा basically. It's just taking a moment to load. It's not a very heavy file, but Power BI itself is a little heavy. I'll just minimize my visualization pane and my fields pane so that we just get an understanding. Okay. Virendra sir, अगर maybe अगर आप ये course अगर you do it, it will be fun if you also use Power BI, but obviously one to themselves. I understand main आपका perspective will be from the perspective of working with Excel, but yeah, the number of options what we have is definitely much more better in Power BI from the visual perspective. So this is basically what we have. So I've taken like a sales data which I have picked up. अगर आप ये देखोगे, so I have performance versus scenarios, I have monthly performance analysis, okay, and I have kept demand कि अगर मेरा demand बढ़ेगा घटेगा वो क्या होगा. I have made slices depending on different scenarios, and I have made different pricing. So I have used a lot of what if analysis. I have showed cumulative sales कि बाबा cumulatively कैसा बढ़ रहा है मेरा. I have made matrices over here to show me different sales metrics. So this is something what basically I would want my participants to make after not the entire program but a part of the program. Is this going to challenge them with all the DAX statements what they're going to learn with me? No. This will, because you can't have one dashboard or one report challenging you on everything. No, but at least this is minimum what you should be able to make. कि आप एक simple performance analysis बना सकते हो where you can use what if analysis where on a click of a button you can change the measures. अगर आपने एक क्लिक किया तो total sales आएगा, अगर आपने बी क्लिक किया तो टोटल सेल्स चले जाना चाहिए, आपको उसके बदले एवरेज दिखना चाहिए. अगर आपने कुछ और क्लिक किया तो सो एट अ क्लिक ऑफ अ बटन, at a click of a slicer, a different DAX statement should basically be executed, and this simple report at least a person should be able to make. Rahul bhai, so far so good?
Yes.
Yeah, expectation, at least you should know that what are the minimum, सबसे minimum expectation आप क्या रख सकते हो with this particular program, and these are all my calculations which are over here. So it's not that about Rahul that I have only made plus minus. No, I have used cumulatives. I have worked on what if analysis. Okay, and the remaining is all simple formatting. But I have kind of built up a report so that I can show this, that this is how it should basically look.
Right.
Huh? Chali. So basically, concept-wise, we are done. So Rahul bhai, any question which you would like to ask about the program? Anything specific? Course content का आपने, I have shared the PDF file with you. I hope that आपने वो तो देख लिया होगा already.
Yes.
Huh? Pertaining that, anything which you would like to ask me, Rahul bhai?
Yeah.
Anything
So
specific?
so usually Power BI, right? See now most of the data which I kind of work with, right?
Yes.
I have to do at least cleaning for a couple of weeks. I mean, a couple of minutes, right? Well, like basically when you're loading the data, we do this ETL kind of a thing: extract, transform, and load.
Yes.
Example: if I'm getting data from two different sources, right, the date format might be different. Okay, some data they'll have some missing fields.
Agreed.
Okay, so that kind of a thing, right? Then date maybe then sometimes the format might not be correct, and उसमें जाके सब cleaning करना पड़ता है Excel में before I load it into a Power BI.
Got it.
Right. So that extra, so I know that that you can do that extract, transform, and load, but there are a lot of other options. For example, okay, so the date is one thing which I commonly come across, right? If somebody gives me a report from the APAC region, right, the dates will be like date, year, and month. But if I get it from a US region, it will be month, date, and year. वो सब change करना पड़ता है. Baki sab, I'm just trying to think, okay, what kind of challenges I face. Yeah, splitting the dates, then doing some kind of a lookup, right? Uh, uh, I have, let's say, the engineer's name, the manager's name, but sometimes they don't match. When they're pulling a report, right, you would have seen that sometimes data, they take it from this Active Directory. So usually it will be last name, first name, but in some other reports, it'll be first name, last name. So that kind of clean. So obviously, when I'm going to do a lookup, it's not going to match.
Got it.
Okay. And in many other cases, names will be there. First name, middle name, last name. In some cases, if I take the employee database, right? So they'll have one name in the employee database, but in the company, they might change an alias, right? Because Outlook gives you an option to kind of change. Like if you don't like your email, you want to shorten your email, right? Then they might give you an option. So all that kind of manipulations and cleaning everything has to be done in Excel. Is that something which can be done in Power BI?
Rahul bhai, that was exactly what we did previously. आप उसके demo के लिए भी आए थे. That was called Power Query.
Okay.
All what you said. So basically, first comes Power Query, where you clean the data, you sanitize the data.
Okay.
So जैसे आपने अभी बताया, and Power Query is available in Excel also, and Power Query is also available in Power BI. In fact, Virendra sir is a champion of Power Query. So just making things on a normal context, आप जो बता रहे थे, that is a part of Power Query, and Power Query आपके पास Excel में भी है and Power BI में भी है. एक बार डेटा उसके बाहर आ जाता है, ये जो वर्कशॉप में जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, it is purely about DAX statements. यहाँ पे हम Power Query के बारे में बात ही नहीं करेंगे. मतलब it is for this workshop, it's chalk and cheese.
Okay.
So yes, but whatever you told me is basically a part of Power Query. So just to keep things in a normal context, Rahul bhai, just give me a moment. अभी आप ये देखो राहुल भाई, ये मैं किधर हूँ, मैं पावर बीआई में भी हूँ. आप जो बोल रहे थे ना राहुल भाई, ये देखो, ये होम टैब में गया, ट्रांसफॉर्म डेटा में गया, and I'm sure आप पावर क्वेरी, you must have seen Power Query also. Make sense? Yes. So this is all your ETL basically comes up over here. Now वो जो example आपने दिया था, मैं Excel में मैंने I'm actually just finishing a Power Query 20-hour program next Saturday. So today is the 9th session. So 10 sessions, 10 into 220. So the 10th session is going to be on next Saturday, and today is the 9th session. Yeah. So just to give you the right context, Rahul bhai, under Power Query, what you just spoke to me right now was something which is very similar. Just give me a moment, Rahul bhai. 1 minute. So you spoke about leave grouping, prepaid expenses. Just give me a moment. I have date. ये देखो राहुल भाई, ये डेटा मेरा लोड होता है. Is loading है राहुल भाई. Just give it a moment.
Okay.
ये मेरा टेबल 1 है राहुल भाई. अब ये राहुल भाई 1 मिनट, टेबल 1 ये मेरा डेट्स है. Just give me a moment राहुल भाई. ये डेट्स है, ये शीट 2 है. 1 minute. I want the raw data राहुल भाई. 1 minute. I think ये वाला है. हाँ राहुल भाई, ये मैंने लोड कर दिया. अब ये जो डेटा है ना राहुल भाई, ये डेटा है फ्रॉम यूके. ठीक है. अब यूके में अगर 7:30 हुआ ना राहुल भाई, तो उसका टाइम जोन यहाँ पे अलग होना चाहिए. डज इट मेक सेंस?
यस.
हाँ. तो सबसे पहले मुझे क्या बोलना पड़ेगा राहुल भाई? मुझे बोलना पड़ेगा कि ये यूके का है. तो मैंने क्या किया राहुल भाई, मैंने ये चेंज टाइप को निकाल दिया. ओके. ये देखो राहुल भाई, ये देखो, this is the date. So your 00 time zone राहुल भाई is your UK time zone. Make sense?
Okay.
So the answer to your question is कि मैं कहाँ पे गया राहुल भाई? Maybe add a column. I didn't go to add a column. मैं यहाँ पे right click किया मैं. I go into change type. I go into using locale. Under using locale Rahul bhai, okay, under that I came up over here. Just give it a moment. मैंने यहाँ पे आके बोला कि this is a date, okay, and this is as per not English, this is as per English United Kingdom. ये देखिए आप, क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है कि और not only date, मेरे पास date, time and time zone है. Date है, time है and time zone भी है. तो ये देखिए आप. So this is the order in which I have got my date. Date, time and time zone. English United Kingdom. मैंने बोल दिया okay. Look at this. तो इससे क्या होगा राहुल भाई? अगर मैं टाइम में गया और अगर मैंने यहाँ पे लोकल टाइम बोल दिया तो मुझे मेरे पास ये टाइम जोन भी मिल जाएगा. ये देखिए और मेरे पास लोकल टाइम जोन भी मिल जाएगा. ये देखिए.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So आप जो भी बोले ना, for example वो to extracting all those are basically a part of your Power Query. ये देखिए जहाँ पे आपने split करना है. For example आप कहाँ पे गए? Transform में split column पे आप गए. Look at these. So that is your entire ETLs of all those questions will basically be answered over here. Once you come out from here and once you want to start querying your data, start asking business logic to your data, that's when DAX basically comes in.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
चलिए, excellent. और अगर ऐसा कोई specific query रहेगा ना आपके पास, just let me know. कभी शाम में मिलके फटाफट in 1 hour we'll just finish all those questions. No problem.
Okay.
So, since you asked me very specific questions, we can do that. No problem. मेरे को बता देना. We'll connect in the evening, whichever time convenient for you, and we'll get it done.
Okay.
Other than that, any other query?
Yeah. So your total course will see, like I said, I'm just started working on Power BI. I do some very basic visualizations.
Sure.
Okay, nothing fancy and all those things.
Right.
But I want to take it to the next level, right? So your total course will contain Power Query as well as this DAX, right?
No, sir. No. So right now, the program which I am telling you, which is going to start, it only has DAX, nothing else.
Okay.
The previous class which I spoke to you when I called you for that demo class, that was Power Query and visualization. So that is a 20-hour program which is over. And now what I'm starting is a purely DAX, which I will not talk about anything else. I will not talk about visualization. And अगर किसी को नहीं आता है, for example, तो maximum मैं उसको table बनाना सिखा दूंगा कि भैया table बना दे और एक chart बना दे. Because table से what will happen, he can at least see that what the output is giving him, and that's it. So the workshop is purely only about DAX. Okay, whereas that other workshop which I just conducted, that was about Power Query and visualization. So how you work with visualizations, different visualizations, and the ETL statements. Yes.
Okay, so got it. So if I want to learn from the scratch, so then it will be Power Query, visualization as well as DAX.
Okay.
दोनों.
Perfect. But इसका कोई order नहीं है. Now, for example, I had people who first did DAX. Okay. And because, for example, they were very clear they wanted to do DAX. Now it depended on them that they want. So it's fair enough. So because why? Because they were getting data in such way. So it's not that they have to do A and then do B. But let us understand there are 5 main pillars to Power BI. Pillar number 1, is your data modeling, is your relational. Pillar number 2 is your visualization. Pillar number 3 is Power Query. Pillar number 4 is DAX. And pillar number 5 is Power BI service. Because what all you are doing is basically on your system. Till you don't put it on cloud. To push it on cloud, basically you need Power BI service. So there are 5 main pillars of Power BI over here. Whereas in this workshop, we are talking about the pillar of only DAX. The remaining pillars were in the different program, but this program is only about DAX and yes, data modeling. But data modeling is basically common between one and the second program. So actually speaking, because data modeling is required. So if somebody has not done the first program with me, so I make sure that we have an extra class so that they are with me and at least data modeling is covered in a little detailed manner. That's it.
Okay. I got that. So what I'm looking at is that if I want all the programs, right? So how long will that course take? I mean, the number of hours.
DAX is a 25-hour program.
Okay.
And the ETL program is a 20-hour program.
Okay. Got it.
Yes. So approximately you're looking at 45 hours. Now the last time I ran DAX, I also had 25 hours plus I had some extra sessions on the weekday also. but
Mhm.
minimum 25 hours to complete. आप उतना ले लो sir. Minimum 25 hours to complete. Minimum.
Okay. Okay. Got
That
it.
is DAX, and 20
Okay.
hours over there.
Okay. Makes sense.
We good, sir?
Yes.
Perfect. Virender sir, any questions?
No, nothing, sir. Everything okay.
Perfect. So the next program which I am leading, that is the program for just DAX. Okay, it's going to be a 25-hour program. It's going to start on the 26th of September. The timing is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, Sunday, that's the weekend class. Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Post the workshop, what happens in this workshop is post the workshop, we have like a meet. जो meet होता है वो हमारा either Wednesday होता है या Thursday होता है. It is at 8:30 to 10 o'clock in the night, 8:30 to 10, and we have a meet once in 2 weeks. Already I've explained you how this works. And
Okay.
after this program also, you are entitled to a 2-hour one-on-one communication with me, where you show me your business case study and we try to write DAX statements. So I basically get you started with DAX on your data. देखिए, learning is one perspective. Implementing it is another perspective. Implementing on your data is giving you that push. So what happens in this program is we basically have like a 2-hour one-on-one consultation where you're there and I am there, nobody else is in the training room, and you will ask me questions pertaining to your data. In that case, what happens is, so I basically give you a free consultation of 2 hours so that we try the main reason. What's the main reason? So that you basically get started with writing DAX statements on your data. So that initial 2 hours consultation is free of cost.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. And the 25-hour program. So the total cost for that particular program is rupees 12,500 if you make a full payment. Otherwise, you have two options. You can pay in installments of 7,000. You'll end up paying 1,500 extra. All the details I have sent it to you on WhatsApp also.
Okay.
Other than that,
And
if
so,
there's any query, you can let me know. Sir. Yes, sir.
so this one, what you said is only for DAX.
Purely DAX, just nothing else.
Okay.
So I would just add one small topic, data modeling, because
Okay.
DAX stands on data modeling. अगर किसी को data modeling नहीं आता, वो DAX नहीं कर पाएगा sir. Very simple.
Okay. Got
Because yeah, that is what is basically required. वैसा है.
it. Okay.
ठीक है?
Right.
Thank you for connecting. I really appreciate.